And down here in the bottom right-hand side, in the red, representing 12 times 35, it is Kessler. I'm going to do that one in my head real quick for your entertainment so you guys can see how highly intelligent I am. So 12 times 35 is like, what, 360 plus like 60, it's like 420, right? 420. Oh, it's Clan 420, right? That's not just, did I do it right? Is that it? The joke is that it's Clan 420? Fuck, it's 480. 12 times 3 is 360 plus 60. No, it's 420, man. Don't you lie to me, chat. Yeah, it's 420. It's 420. Because they smoke the marijuana. It's cool. It's cool if you smoke the marijuana. It's even cooler is if you do it on the day, it's 20th of the 4th. The 20th day of the 4th month. But then if you do it, but then you put it in code, that's like Illuminati Devil's Lettuce level. That's like Lieutenant Lettuce. That's like Master of the Ganj right there. Amazing. Up here in the top left, representing a fry pan, it is Kilkenny. I cooked a beautiful batch of boscaiola in the original pig pan, by the way. For those who don't know why my clan's called that. This fucking banter. It's so silly. It's so dumb. He's like, your name's Kilkenny. He's like, you Kilkenny. You bastard. And then he explains the joke and Kilkenny's like, yeah, no, I get it, man. It's like when you tell someone a joke and they don't laugh and you're like, and then you explain it and they're still looking at you, they're like, I got it the first time. And you're just like, that's the point where you're like, you either just like, you keep explaining it. You're like, well, I'm not accepting defeat here. We're gonna keep explaining the joke, or you just go, oh. So anyways, the original pig pan, back as I was saying before I got distracted by the chat, is an awesome big old fry pan. It's my one big beautiful fry pan, saucepan I have. And yeah, I mean, we unboxed it here on the pig stream on a lower quality webcam, on a much lower quality bitrate stream, with terrible audio and everything else. Back in our Pig Daily days. Might have even been pre-Pig Daily. But yeah. So because of that, they decided to, rather than write, since Taste the Bacon wouldn't fit, me lovely clan original founding managers were like, nah, we want to call it Pig Pan. And I was like, that's so dumb. Just because I opened a fry pan and unboxed it on my stream because it happened to get delivered to my house. And they're like, we want to call it that. And I was like, that's a dumb name. You guys are silly. But it stuck. And now we are there frying bacon all over the ladder and having a good time. This Marine here, by the way, he's like, you stared at my drilly boys far too long. They are innocent. They are young. How dare you try and take their innocence, you pervert. Get the fuck out of here. And that right there is a graphical representation of why the whole kind of, you know, pedos having to report where they live in a neighborhood, sometimes it can turn violent. It's not the best. Well, I mean, it's probably not the best that they're pedos to begin with, but yeah, you know, just saying. Violence. Vigilante violence here. This is Kilkenny, the vigilante marine, and he does not like perverlords. He's on the hunt. He's looking for more random overlords around the map. Look at this path. He's like, he's checking everywhere. He's like, you shall not perv on this map. If SCVs are the children, SCVs, drones, and probes of StarCraft, then basically every StarCraft army is pretty illegal in there. I mean, most of us wage warfare by attacking the children, right? We're not some of those people that are like, oh, we're going to fight. My army will meet your army here above the battlefield, and my pikemen will fight your pikemen, and then we will sip tea afterwards, and I shall sign over the contract and deed for this land, this field of wheat. No, we're more modern warfare here. We just fucking like bomb your homes and your children and shit. We're like, no, total war, motherfucker. You know, we're pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up. So speaking of which, I haven't even mentioned the challenge. Guys, the challenge for this week was share the load. Gonna let that one sink in. It's where you need to unload units on your opponent's base, share them on your opponent's bases, spread them across all of their bases. So you could unload Widowmine explosions all over your opponent's base. There's lots of different ways you could do it. And you can see Kilkenny here starting off. He says, I'm gonna elevator these in. I'm gonna run them into your mineral line and hope you aren't watching. Kessler's like, don't worry, I'm always watching. I'm quick on the draw. I'm a fast one. And I just lost a shitload of drones. Ow. Ow. Oh, revenge! Revenge of the workers. They're like, screw you, Widow Mines. Turn around, do manage to fight them out. But 8 Marines and alien right behind that. I love the defensive setup here from Kessler. I can tell someone's a Vibe fan. Oh no! All the perverlords having a perv orgy. Whole bunch of them are hanging around trading pickies. Pickies are little drilly boys. They're like, oh, this is, you guys got any lewds you want to trade at the drilly boys? Yeah, they're all hanging out having their weird pervert convention. In comes a whole bunch of angry Marine dads, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, mate. Baseball bats are a cracking. Battlecruiser comes in as well. They've brought in the local neighborhood watch. Oh my god. And they are ready to strike on these perverts. They're like, we will not have a Jared from Subway situation in our town. Not here on Winter's Gate, mate. This is fucked up. Get out of here, you dirty pervert, Zerg. And you can see the Zerg's down to 50 out of 34 supply right now. Is in big troubles. Uh-oh. A couple Marines here. One of them does pick up. And is going to pick on out of there. I like it. I mean, a battlecruiser doesn't really drop on your opponent, but it drops whole lot of death, destruction, heat, rage, and fire. So yeah, I guess so. 3 Marines in the main. Still, look at this. My favorite thing is whenever an Overlord tries to run away over this dead space on this map, and it gets frozen here. This here is the freeze the pervert field. Slows them down a lot. That Marine manages to take out the Queen. BC's still being a big old dickhead, just flying around this base and doing a lot of damage. It looks like this guy here, bit overeager. This one as well is like, oh, bring it, you dickheads. And no, not gonna work. Another battlecruiser teleports in. Oh god. Hot fiery destruction from above. Kilkenny is gonna unleash. Now remember guys, Kilkenny's on one base this whole time, so if at any point Kessler can actually just get his shit together, he can like re-drone and be way ahead on the economy in like a minute. Like, this command center is still not finished. The problem is Kessler has taken so much damage. Oh, saves it. That things are going nasty. Oh, 2 spores have gone and rooted right underneath it. The battlecruiser says, I'm alpha as fuck. I stand there and take it. That's like, have you guys ever had a friend in school or something like that? Or do you ever have a mate who started working out and for the first time he's got abs? Like, he's got like some muscular definition in his torso and he's like, punch me. And you're like, what? And he's like, punch me, cunt. And you're like, what? And he's like, I can fucking take it. It won't even hurt. And you're like, do you know that's how Houdini died, right? And he's like, what the fuck's a Houdini? And you're like, no, seriously, like you could die. Like, it's really dumb, man. Like, why would you get me to punch you? That was that battlecruiser. He was like, 2 spores root underneath him and he just stands there and takes it. It's like, I feel like in this battlecruiser's mind, he's gonna pick up all the Banshees. He's like, man, I feel like Banshee's like a battlecruiser with a few bruises who can take a few spore crawler shots. You know, it impresses them. Banshees dig battlecruisers with scars. You got to at least be an orange hit point so they think you're a bit of a sissy who sits behind the lines Yamato gunning. I don't use my Yamato. I only use my air-to-surface laser batteries in close range because I'm a fucking alpha as fuck battlecruiser. And I'm like, that's not how it works, dude. People care a lot more about your personality and generally not being a wanker than you being like, oh, I'm so cool, I can take a few spore crawler shots up me belly. But that battlecruiser, you know, he's probably been watching Gary F's, my favorite pick-up artistry YouTube channel as well. Same as me, so he's probably been getting some of that same super legit advice. Meanwhile, the transition is going to be a bio transition on 2 base. Don't forget, guys, to click the affiliate link below in the comments section. Take you over to Gary F's YouTube channel, where you also can learn how to F the entire world and prove your alpha awesomeness. It's a good channel. It's changed my life. I now get to be lonely and forever alone with a group of other single men. Fortunately, they shut down our original subreddit, the Incels subreddit, which of course stood for awesome badasses that definitely get laid all the time. So yeah, we've gone onto the dark web now. It's a bit harder for us to meet up and hang out, talk about our strategies for you know, getting the marriage sack over our prospective partners' heads. But we learned a lot. We were inspired after watching Borat. You know, if he can do it to Pamela Anderson, we can do it to the people of our dreams too. Looks like round 2 of the drop is coming, except this is not a drop. Kilkenny's like, I'm gonna share the load, but I'm gonna, okay, all right. He's like, I'll drop 1 red hit point Hellion on you. That's something. I'd like to see you share everything though. I want you to share the whole load, not just a little bit of the load. I want you to load up and drop. Kilkenny! Kilkenny! Go! Ooh, no cancel. Big fountain of blood there. Is he just gonna drop the exact same angle as before? No, a Perverlord sees it this time. Kessler has no units. He has 2 Ravagers and a Roach, and they're just chilling on the other side of the map. Oh no! Marines from there, battlecruisers from there, Marines in the main. It's a 3-pronged diddly dickening. Slow Zerglings, Ling speed's not done at the 11-minute mark. Mutas are popping out one at a time. Oh my god. What a glorious shit show this is. Oh, Kessler's taking so much damage right now. Oh my god. Oh god. And once again, the perverts, they're all going down. So many, they're running away, trying to preserve their lewd pictures of the drilly boys. They're like, quick, save them for the archives. Our future perverlords must know. Oh, Baneling's coming down. Finally do take out a few of those Marines. Oh my god, is this push actually gonna wash up? This push is actually not gonna do nearly as much damage as the previous one. There's still drones in the main. Oh, those Marines on that base doing good damage. Ravager and Mutalisk squad are finally gonna clean that up. Where'd the BCs go? Did they teleport out? Looks like they did. Why, you little fucker, says Kessler. Oh my god, I like it. He's angry. He's enraged. There's 3 Marines and a medevac in his base, but I like the way he's F2ing his army across the map. Mutas and Ravagers, by the way, pretty fantastic unit comp to use if you don't use control groups. I think like spellcasters and mobility-focused harassment units that suck in front on fights are probably my favorite units. The other composition I really enjoy when I don't know how to Viper Infester is one of my favorites. I like to do that with only Corruptors because they're specialized for shooting up, and only slow Zerglings on the ground. It's one of my faves. Behind this, Kilkenny has finally got a 3rd up. At 50 workers, that's probably the only worker count you need. Is actually sending, what are these SCVs doing? Oh, they're gonna drill up these battle cruisers, repair their scars. Battle cruiser's like, oh no, leave me an orange, man. Leave me an orange. I want to impress the Banshees, bro. I want to impress them. I love it when I'm in the orange hit points. It means they know I've been in battle. The drilly boys are like, dude, we have orders to repair you. Shut up. Just take your shiny new hull, mate. Stop complaining. 2-2 Yamato gun, ship plating on the way. I like that battle cruiser production is continuing now. Medevac, Thor, Marine, Battlecruiser. Composition for the ages. This is the new standard in 2019. Whoever thought that would be standard? Just random Battlecruisers mixed in with literally whatever composition you want. So we're gonna go for some really high-level muta harass here, guys. Watch this one. This is gonna be good. The slow fields! Oh my god, they're such douchebags. Why are there slow fields on the edge of the base? I swear, it's so dirty, man. Battlecruiser comes in, Alpha as truck, and does chase off those mutt-mutts. They do get a reactor, and then they're trying to escape through the slow field. Oh, he's got mutas on the other side as well. Look at that, Kessler doing a two-pronged run by. He's like, oh man, dude, I've done the Kessler run in 2.3 parsnips, you know? And they're like, you know, Kessler, that parsnips aren't actually a measure of time, right? And he's like, but that's what Han Solo's said in the movie. And I'm like, you know, it's not parsnips, right? And Kessler's like, it's parsnips, because if you measure how many parsnips end to end is how long it took, how long you take to run a parsnip race. We're like, Kessler, I don't think you know what a parsec is, do you? And he's like, shut the fuck up, I just did some two-pronged mutalisk harass and I'm fucking cool dude, man. Behind this, he actually has Ling speed and 12 Zerglings and a Ravager out. So I think this is the biggest ground army we've seen all game long for Kessler, who of course is going to go back to making every upgrade in the game, mass queen drones, and nothing to deal with the big marine army that's starting to mass up on the front of the map. Personally, parsnips are one of my favorite foods. I hope you, do you guys like parsnips? I also like that they kind of look like a witch's nose. It's kind of exciting. So the inhibitor field here, making those Marines, yep, they're like, oh, dude, I feel so impotent. Let's just inject some drugs, stim my whole army. Let's do it. That's a lot of creep here. But Kilkenny does snip the tip off the end of the Zerg's creep here. Now, imagine if you just had Banelings just A-move into that right now. There are some making. 50 more Zerglings now in production, now that a push is moving out. Kilkenny up against Kessler. Can he do it? Can he crush this army? Can he do it? Ling Bane Muta, go! Oh my god! Those Marines get ravaged. Unfortunately for Kessler, 10 meters don't beat 2 Thors, 2 battlecruisers, and whatever's left on the ground. And remember, guys, he can indeed break the record for leaving the game as quickly as possible. Kilkenny as well, also no doubt a disciple of Florencio, is like, I'm gonna enjoy killing your shit. I'm gonna enjoy killing your stuff one by one. Well played, Kilkenny. Well played. Did some drippy drops, popped some battle cruisers in. They shared their battle cruiser teleporties. It's not quite a drop, but you know what? It came in with a big old thwump, combined with the nice drippy drops in the main, and caught Kessler completely off guard, and the multiple times. Lasers. How long does he? This is a true Florencio effort. He's just gonna stay in the game. Fun fact. Well, generally they call purple carrots witch noses. I did not know that. I almost never eat purple carrots. Don't have them very often. Aren't they like normally like purple and brown and shit? Then they made them all orange. They're like, oh, we're gonna genetically, you know, grab the orange ones and make all carrots that color so they look more appealing. Don't know, man. Got a lot of people in chat saying they don't like slow fields. They don't like the feeling of impotency. You guys should learn to embrace it. Learn to embrace it. It strikes us all with time. It's only a matter of time. We all feel a little bit slower and inhibited in various regions of the map or our physical life, you know, one or the other one. It's only a matter of time. He's just gonna chill. He's actually gonna kill every building. This is a true Florencio. Seriously, Kilkenny, what the fuck, man? I love that people have decided StarCraft isn't about besting your opponent in a strategic battle. It's about desecrating their corpse. Like, seriously. He's just like, I want to play some stabby stab. Stabby stab with the corpsey corpse. I'm like, he's dead, dude. Don't stop it. I've started to notice all Florencio fans are the MMA fighter who just keeps punching the dude when he's clearly unconscious. And he's like, no, I don't want to beat you. I want to kill you. He just got every single creep tumor. My man, Falcon Paladin, aka the 2019 Husky, he's still looking for things to kill. This is actually turning to the point where I'm fascinated. Let's go on his camera while we continue to talk about this. Thank you very much for the raid there, Falcon Paladin. Guys, what? He's taking an orbital in the corner of the map. Can we get a moment of just respect for Kilkenny here? He's like, he's clicking on his armory. He's like, and he's actually thinking about it. He's like, which armory upgrade should I make 4 minutes after my opponent's left the game? And then he leaves. What an absolute god. The other guy's unconscious, rifles through his pockets, takes his change, takes his wallet, punches him in the face a few times, stomps on his crotch, spits on him, and then just goes and starts like setting up his little fucking tent next to him and rummaging around the local dumpsters. Like, we're like, are you done, dude? What the hell? Kilkenny, thank you for that glorious replay, and well done sharing the load all over Kessler there. GG, well played, mate. He's in that game for a long time. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of Reddit post. A judge saw Innovation practicing before a tournament. Inno won the game with a timing attack and then macroed up to 6 bases before he left the game. Whenever I'm learning a new style, I actually do like that. So one of the most important things with Terran is knowing, oh, after I do X or like X pressure, when I bounce home, I want to, within 2 seconds, throw down this building, depots, mules, SCVs, and queue up another round of units, and then get back to my army before I run all my Marines into a Baneling. Yeah, I remember Nanoir used to be really big as well, and like he'd like just grind out his build order in practice. It was pretty good. Thank you very much, Falcon Paladin, for the 8-month resub. So, Micro